This is my drum sander, and I love it. Drum sanders are probably not what you would call a required tool for most shops, especially on the hobby level, but there are certain tasks that they really just make so much easier and can go so much quicker. They are quite expensive, which is probably their biggest downside. This is the most expensive tool I own. There is another downside, and that is in the consumables, the abrasive rolls. For my specific model at this size, I think they're like $10 a piece or something. But I'm going to show you a trick to reduce that cost a little bit anyway. You're going to need a couple things. You're going to need a sharp utility knife, some sort of a straight edge, most importantly a roll of abrasive in the same width that your machine requires. In my case, with the Supermax 1938, it takes a 3-inch width abrasive. And then you're also going to need a sample. It doesn't matter if it's new or worn out, as long as it's intact and still has the edges. We're going to use this to help us make a new one. You'll also need some spring clamps. So first you want to lay down a strip of the new abrasive on a long bench, some plywood, whatever you have. Don't cut anything yet. Lay your old abrasive right over the top. It doesn't matter if you have the abrasive facing up or facing down, as long as both the new and the old are facing the same direction. Line up one edge, and then use your straight edge to kind of figure out where the end needs to be. You don't need it to come all the way to a point. In fact, you want it to be a little bit short of the point. Clamp it down. Get your straight edge in place. You can clamp that if you want to make it easier to keep in place. Grab your utility knife and go ahead and cut. It is going to be a little tough to cut through the abrasive, and this is probably going to ruin your blade. But utility blades are cheap. Cut off the last little bit of the end so that it comes to a blunt point. My belts are over 8 feet long, so now I have to scoot the belt down so that I can cut the other end. The spring clamp helps to hold my place so that they're the same length. Then just do the same as you did on the other side. Get your straight edge, line that up, maybe clamp it in place, and then go ahead and cut that other side. In my case, that cut got a little nasty here because the blade was already shot. Snip off the end. Go back to your drum sander, go ahead and remove the old belt. Then we're going to install the new belt. And we're back in business. If you want to see more of the things that I do in my shop, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.